I absolutely love cosplaying. This is my therapy. This is what makes me feel normal.
Being able to make amazing costumes that I feel that other people can't do, since this is all like done by hand by me. It's really just a sense of pride being able to walk around with the thought that like I made this and I'm who I want to be at this moment.
We just keep meeting new people and expanding how far we come to these events, and it's just a lot of fun.
Honestly, it's like everyone starts somewhere. It's a great way for self-expression, for love for characters, the series, and you can really make it your own. Like it's cosplay's a lovely thing. It's hard to explain.
It's my life, obviously. I mean, Dana and I, we have friends that have to understand that for like 3 months at a time, we will just not hang out with them at all, because every weekend will be cosplay. It's like, we have a con coming up, I'm sorry everybody, this is our life, and I don't really care if you understand or not. And if they're your friends, they do understand.
Get it, but then when they see the final product, they're like, oh, it is pretty awesome.
This will be my 15th Dragon Con.
Oh, I love the people here. Everybody's so nice. Everybody's having a lot of fun.
Just the artistry that goes into everything here.
You can just look around for 4 days and see a new thing every time.
It just feels like home. Anytime I come back, it's almost like I never left.
There's a lot of people who, like, they kind of knock it and then they try it and then they love it. And the main point of it, especially con like Dragon Con, is to come here and have fun.
I've been in The Nice Guys, I've been in Constantine, the TV show, Halt and Catch Fire, Hindsight, and quite a few others, but they're not out yet, so I can't say what.
Well, I'm cosplaying as Batwing. I just really like the character. He's Lucius Fox's son, Luke Fox. He's strong and powerful, resilient. I was really inspired by him. I like his storyline. I wanted to cosplay him, and his suit looked really cool, and I wanted to make it, which is probably the #1 reason why.
I love the DC Cinematic Universe. I've been waiting it for years. I'm so thrilled that it's now in the theaters for us to watch and enjoy, and I'm thrilled about Rebirth. Rebirth has brought me back to DC Comics.
So many people come together and just all many different walks of life, but they share one thing in common, just this amazing culture, this acceptance.
I always push the envelope with how far I can go with cosplay, and this was a perfect example of just happening to fit a character really well and making it as the best I could.
I'm cosplaying as Bastion from Overwatch, and I'm cosplaying as him because I like big, giant costumes, and he's the perfect one for that.
My dad kind of raised me on Star Wars, and holidays were always a big thing at my house. Christmas we go all out. Halloween we always go all out, make our costumes. It was never like go out and buy something. And I'm always kind of been a creative person. I work in the creative field now, so it's a good outlet and it's a good stress reliever. So come home from a busy day at work and like start sewing something, and it's a nice therapy kind of.
Seeing all kinds of costumes and seeing people put their heart and effort into making these things and bringing them to life just made me smile. And I don't think I've ever been happier in my life to ever see that the community come together in such an amazing way like that, where everybody helps each other out and just art. It's just about art.
Growing up, I wasn't exposed to many black superheroes, so Spider-Man was my hero. And you have to find ways to relate to white characters since they obviously don't look like you and don't live the same life that you do. So Peter Parker had brown eyes, which I loved because I also have brown eyes, and that was like such a stretch. But now that there are way more black characters and more people of color in Marvel in general, like they're really pushing sort of changing these superheroes, like Falcon becoming Captain America, Miles Morales becoming the main Spider-Man, Miss Marvel. That's really awesome. I love seeing it. I love that we're progressing, and it just makes me excited to make those costumes too and just rep those characters even harder.
I think they're one of the most underrated characters in the Star Wars universe because they are incredibly strong characters, but they take pride in their sexuality, and I love it. I mean, it took me like 2.5 hours. Yeah, of like different coats of paint to get it to stay the way I wanted it to. It was really hard.
I had these characters that I loved their costumes so much,
And I never really thought that I would be able to make that armor or make that outfit. And, you know, just through experience and working so hard, I finally have been able to cosplay the characters that, you know, I've like my dream characters. And I've actually been crossing off the dream characters off the list. So it's kind of like a goal of mine, and it's a good experience.
Oh, the Overwatch community is an absolute blast. They're all just crazy fun and funny, and from what I've met of the cosplayers, they've all been totally kind and just, they all enjoy the game, and that's generally what it's about. It's a love of video games and a love of doing what we do.
I can tell you this, it feels good to see a character, a super character, a character that's positive, that looks like me, because it makes me feel like when I was a kid, that I can be that.
This is diehard expression of what I love. I am from a very conservative, put down who you are kind of school, and getting to come here and be able to be myself and do what I love is more than just a breather. It's something that I live for, you know? It's something that's truly exciting, and it's a place I can express myself.
Stay true to the things that you enjoy. Just because someone else says, oh, you should do this, or you can't do this or this, doesn't mean it's so. So just go out, have a good time, hang out with friends, and don't worry about the rest.